In 1997, the body of a newborn infant would be found after someone had flushed the baby's body down a toilet. This case would sadly go unsolved for over 25 years until this TikToker did an ancestry DNA kit.
Get ready with me while I tell you about how an ancestry DNA kit is putting my grandma in prison.
I've tagged the original creator, Jenna, down below. Highly suggest you go watch her video, her story in her own words. But you guys haven't sent me or tagged me in one video as much as you have with this story. And the original creator did say she wants more people to talk about it and bring awareness to the story. It was June 26, 1997 at Granet Lake Campground. On the campground, there was an outhouse that needed to be cleaned. The septic tank was going to be cleaned by an employee using like a suction hose, and while they were cleaning it, they realized that something had been flushed down the toilet that was clogging the hose. Further inspection found out that whatever had been flushed down the toilet that was clogging the hose was the body of a newborn baby. An autopsy could not determine the cause of death or even if the baby had been born alive, but the investigation was being handled as a homicide. An autopsy could determine that the baby was a little baby girl. She had been born full term or close to full term. But unfortunately, in 1997, DNA testing was not what we have today, and there were no witnesses and no leads. The community of Granet came together to bury the little baby girl in a proper, respectful burial under the name Baby Girl Granet. This would be a very well-known unsolved mystery in this location, but it would sadly go unsolved for over 25 years. In 2017, the Baby Granet case would be reopened with a special interest in genetic genealogy now that we had more advancements in DNA testing. And this is really, really interesting because like every single cold case that I've researched in the past 5 years seems to have been solved with genetic genealogy. And in 2022, the biological niece of Baby Granet did one of those ancestry DNA kits, you know, like those 23andMe's. It's really interesting if you go and watch her video. She says that everyone in her hometown always knew about this case. She lived her entire life never knowing that her biological grandmother was the mother of Baby Granet. And once you do one of those DNA tests, the police have access to all of that DNA, which led to the arrest of the now 60-year-old Nancy Gurtowski, the biological mother of Baby Granet. She has been charged with murder and involuntary manslaughter and the concealment of someone's death. This case is still ongoing. It's still going through trial, so we don't have a lot of updates right now. We don't know a lot right now. What we do know is the prosecution's theory. They believe that when Nancy was in her 30s, she became pregnant. She gave birth in her home. The baby had passed away from asphyxiation, whether that was caused by Nancy or just, happened medically on accident, we do not know. But they do believe that this baby's death could have been prevented with some kind of medical intervention if Nancy had called the police, but she did not call 911. Instead, she drove 20 miles to Granet Lake Campground and flushed her daughter down the toilet to conceal her body and her death. Like I said, this case is still ongoing. There's so much more that's going to come out as this case and trial progress. I know they have a hearing sometime next month, December 2024. Highly suggest if you guys want more updates as this progresses to go follow Jenna. It was her family. It was her DNA test. Go follow her for updates. Give her and her family some support. You guys are truly the best audience, and I've really seen you guys come forward for families in the past. We've done GoFundMes, we've done petitions. Go show Jenna some support in my comment section as my community. Go leave her some nice supportive comments because I know she's getting some really nasty ones right now as well. That's all I have for updates right now. If you guys watched the end of this video, thank you so much. Leave me all your opinions, your theories, your thoughts, and your questions in the comment section. I'll try to answer as much as I can. While you're there, please let me know what case you want to see me cover next. Until then, love you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow with another video.